Right, Everton nil, Manchester United 1. Sesko with the goal, fantastic. I think Sesko should have started this game, but I don't do match previews, so for all you know, I'm chatting shit. That was, well, it was disappointing, wasn't it? Like, the result is great, but the performance was a bit shit. It felt like every second pass was just undercooked, overhit, just straight to an Everton player. So I think most of the players forgot that James Garner does not play for United anymore. Like, it was, some of it was bad. Now I've had a look at the stats here, and apparently, I'm saying allegedly on this one, pass accuracy was 80%. Really? I felt like it was maybe 40. Like, it was terrible at times. The passing was like any chance you had a chance. Well, I suppose defense to midfield was fine. Midfield to attack was terrible, and attack to attack was even worse. So maybe the 80% is from what we were doing in our own fucking half, but the second you passed across the halfway line, especially in the first half was probably the worst. It was absolutely dreadful. Well, anyway, massive 3 points. That has us fourth on 48 points. We're 3 points behind Villa, and we're 3 points ahead of Chelsea and Liverpool. So that's great. 11 shots. Everton actually had more shots, which I suppose United were just fucking giving out corners for free and all that. Cunha, I thought, had a very poor game. Same with Mbeumo. Ahmad done okay, but I wouldn't have started Ahmad in this game. I would have had Mbeumo on the right, Sesko up top, and just have Ahmad dropped entirely. Yeah, but like, they didn't do that this time, did they? In terms of the lineup, like, Fernandez got a yellow card. I thought he got a second yellow towards the end of that match, but apparently he didn't. So lucky him, I guess. Lamens is definitely my man of the match. He was fantastic. I'm gonna go through the lineup now and do it that way for once a show. That does. It's a weird angle that I have to show that up. But Lamens man of the match. He was fantastic for me. Delo was alright. He was okay. He made a lot of fucking terrible passes, but that's what you expect from Delo. Defensively, I thought he done fine. Shaw, defensively, he was done fine, but I just didn't notice him going forward at all. Maguire got a yellow card for bashing Tarkowski into the post. Well fucking done. Do it again. Absolutely deserved from deserved reaction from Maguire for Tarkowski acting the bollocks with Euro and Lemons. Euro I thought done fine. Bit of some risky moments there, but he managed to recover. Casemiro wasn't great, but I could tell if you put on anyone else in that position, we were going to fall apart. So I'm kind of glad he stayed on. Manu tried, but most of the time, especially in the first half, when he got the ball, he was immediately surrounded by three Everton players, so he couldn't really do much. He was pretty much marked out of the game. Cunha, he was very poor. He was shit. I'm trying to be nice about my criticism here, but fucking I suppose the moment that summed up this game for Cunha was when he was doing the counter attack and he had Sesko running off to the left of him, and he just kept running with it rather than passing, and then fell over himself. It's like, just learn to fucking pass the ball. It's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna keep running to the edge box and have a shot and score a wonder goal? That'd be class. Pass the fucking Sesko. Pass your teammates, for fuck's sake. Fernandez was grim. He was pretty shit. I think he had more arguments with the ref than he did completed passes. He wasn't great. Ahmad, as I said, I thought he'd done alright, but it wasn't the game for him. I really wouldn't have played him. And Buemo, he was arguably the worst player on the pitch, but I think he's fighting with Cunha for that title. He was absolutely useless. But it wasn't. It's not that it wasn't a game for him. It wasn't a game for him to play striker in. I would have played pretty much the exact same lineup. Maybe Masrari instead of Delo because I just don't like Delo. But having Buemo on the right, Sesko up top. That's what I would have done. But anyway, they eventually done that and we fucking scored from it, and Mbeumo went and got an assist. Wow, should have just done that in the first place. But with Mbeumo, he drops back. So that works on the wings, right? Because you're dropping back, you get the ball, you can, fucking run with it or pass it off, wherever, give and go. When you're supposed to be the focal point of the team, and you're playing against a team that likes to play fucking rough and aerial football, who have Tarkowski and Keane at the back, you kind of want them to stay up there in that position, which is where I would have had Sesko play. And I don't do match previews or whatever, but I would have said start Sesko, and I would look like an absolute genius. I'm not a genius, but I don't make them, so I'm chatting out my arse as far as you know, but that's what I would have done for that. In terms of the subs, who have we got? Obviously, Sesko came on. Brilliant finish. He done really well when he came on, I think. Not as good as Lammers. Lammers had to put up a lot of bollocks, but he done enough to get the goal, so well done to Sesko. Mazraoui got a yellow card. I thought he was okay. Delo pushed up to like a wing back role, not like a winger the way Ahmad and Wemo were playing. So it was kind of like had two right backs playing at the same spot. But when you're playing with either Delo in front or behind you, you're going to be doing two people's work, and he ended up getting a yellow card. But I thought he was fine. And then Heaven came on for 40 seconds. He finally took Cunha off after he started acting the bollocks. Cunha should have come off a lot earlier, but I'm kind of happy that Heaven gets a few minutes. I think he deserves to get some minutes. He was doing very well. Right, with that, we'll go over the table. I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned the table. I actually can't. I don't have a script for these things. Maybe I should get a script. But so 27 games played. Arsenal and Wolves are the only teams that have actually played more games than everyone else, which is not good for Wolves. But we are fourth, 3 points ahead of Chelsea, Liverpool, and we're 3 points behind Villa. And our goal difference is better than Villa's, but it's worse than Chelsea's. It's better than Liverpool's. Yeah, look, we're in a decent spot. Great result, poor performance. Need to do something about the passing. Please work on the passing, it's terrible. But with that, I've got to see if I can find a better image to use for the thumbnail, because I don't think Fernandes chatting with the ref is gonna get too many eyes on it, but it's pretty accurate to what the fuck he was doing. That's his whole performance summed up in this image here. Here, hold on. That's his performance summed up for this match. Right there. Chatting to the fucking ref. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna go. Who have we got next? Crystal Palace, or is it Newcastle? I think it's Crystal Palace starting next. That's on Sunday at 2, and then Newcastle's Wednesday, I think. Anyway, yeah, I'll be here for them. I'm pretty sure. I think I am. Alright, with that, I'm done. I've got to stop talking.